Level 2, 30 15s. We're going to start with the push-ups, working the upper body, front of the upper body, the pectoral chest area. We're going to use this tennis ball so that she can get her range of motion. We're going to take the chest all the way to the ball.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And I've got my broomstick here because I use this so that you can see what we're looking for in a perfect straight line from her ears, her shoulders, her hips, her knees, and her ankles should be one straight line, just like this broomstick. Her elbows are out at about a 45-degree angle. Her core is tight, her gluteals are tight. She's pushing with those arm muscles and through the chest, looking about 8 inches in front. Now we're going to go to a prisoner squat on the bench. Her hands are going to be behind her head, changing the relative load. We're going to make sure that her nose, her knees, and her toes are in one straight line. As she comes up, she's going to push from the mid to back part of her foot to protect the knees. We don't want those knees to go in front of the toes. Her toes are facing forward or just slightly out, just a bit more than hip distance apart. Her core is tight. She's squeezing through the glutes as she comes up, looking straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, next we're going to balance out the push-ups. No, we're not. We're going to do jumping jacks. We're going to do some jumping jacks to get some cardio in. Standing tall, straight line, arms to the side, feet out to the side, getting that blood pumping all through the body.
Halfway.
Again, making sure her head is stacked right on top of her shoulders. The tendency is to kind of get forward with that head, but her position was perfect, keeping it stacked right on top of the shoulders. Now we're going to balance out the push-ups with a low band row.
Begin exercise number 4.
We're going to increase the intensity through a stability progression. To do that, she's going to stand on one foot. At the halfway point, she's going to switch and balance it out. What happens here is her obliques, her core, has to kick in and really take over to support her base. Switch legs. She's bringing those elbows back, not too far back. We're just focusing on that squeeze the shoulders down and back. Again, head stacked on top of the shoulders. Nice stable base. Balancing out the muscles that we worked during the push-ups. Okay, next we're going to go to a side lunge. She's going to start with her feet about shoulder distance apart, standing in that upright position.
3, 2, 1, go.
Taking the leg out to the side, coming back to the other side. Now the key here is to make sure that the knees and the toes track in the same range of motion. So, as she steps out, her knee is going the same direction as her toes. Her feet are relatively forward. They can be slightly turned out, but not too much. A good lean, not too far.
Stop.
And then we're going to finish this cycle with the plank. Just like we did with the push-ups.
6 in 5, 4.
I've got my broomstick
2, 1, go.
to make sure that she's in a perfectly straight line. She's looking about 8 inches in front, giving us a good neutral spine, ears, shoulders, hips, knees, ankle, one straight line. Navel in toward the spine, glutes are tightly contracted, maintain good support through the neck, and again we're looking about 8 inches in front, keeping that neutral spine position. Great abdominal exercise.
1 round, rest for 60 seconds.